is enough said.
What up, Heat Nation? Ernest here, back with another Miami Heat Talk video. Video number 3 of the day, you guys. I am burning the candle on both ends for y'all. So please show support, like, share, subscribe. Now let's go on another Miami Heat Talk adventure. Gonna try to keep this one a little quick, you guys. Cut 2 episodes today. If you haven't seen them, go check it out when you're done with today's episode. But right now, what I want to talk about is Kevin Durant. Again. Reason why I want to talk about Kevin Durant is because there was something new that was reported by Ethan Skolnick. Now, before we get there, I want to make a few things clear before we move forward. And I'm bringing this up because of some of the comments that have been under my recent Kevin Durant videos. First and foremost, I want to let you guys know, I'm with you. I agree. This process is annoying. Constantly having to talk about Kevin Durant. Is he coming here? Is he not coming here? I'm with y'all. I am just as annoyed and as frustrated as some of you are. Believe me, I get y'all. Now, what I like to do, having this Miami Heat channel, whenever there's a report, whenever there's news that come out, I give you guys updates, we talk about it, and we have discussions in the comments. I love our connection. But believe me, you guys, I get it. And the reason why I'm saying this is because there's been recent videos that have kind of gone back and forth. You know, sometimes we're one of the finalists for Kevin Durant. Then a few days ago, it was we're not likely to get Kevin Durant with the current offer that we have. And now today, apparently, Shams Charania says that the Miami Heat are the front runners to land Kevin Durant. Believe me, you guys, I'm right there with you. Now, the reason why all this has been going on, you guys, is because Miami and Phoenix have been in talks for days, and Phoenix have been in talks with other teams for days. There's been offers, there's been rejections, teams have gone back and forth. Now, the report that came out 2 days ago was Miami was unlikely to get Durant with their current offer. I think the Heat lowballed Phoenix, to be honest with you. I think Miami, Houston, and San Antonio lowballed Phoenix. So Phoenix is trying to get the best offer. Phoenix is trying to get somewhat of what they gave up for Kevin Durant, but I think they're realizing that they're not going to get that, especially for Kevin Durant, who's going to turn 37 next year. Let's call a spade a spade. As good as he is, he's not going to be that good that longer. So from what I'm hearing, and Brian Windhorst did mention this earlier, that Phoenix Suns did say that if they can't find a trade package that they like, they'll keep Kevin Durant. Good luck with that, because you're going to make the situation even worse. That dude was pissed off when they tried moving him at the trade deadline. They've been working with him to get traded. If they try to tell him that he has to come back, he might just have to make a stink. He ain't like that, but you never know. Players got to do what they got to do to get out. But getting back to it, you guys, the reason why all this is going back and forth is because I mentioned in earlier today's episode, Phoenix may have to lower their asking price. So from what I'm hearing from reports, this is the kind of what the offer is. This is where Phoenix and Miami are coming to a stall. Miami is offering Phoenix their choice. It's pretty much what I've mentioned before. They can have Andrew Wiggins, Duncan Robinson, or Terry Rozier. Their choice of Nikola Jovic or Jaime Jaquez and the first round pick. That's what I'm hearing is Miami's offer. Some of the offers say that the Heat was saying Jaquez, Jovic, or the first round pick. They can have one, or Pallel Larson also. But then what I've heard in reverse was that what Phoenix wants is Andrew Wiggins, Duncan Robinson, Kel'el Ware, and 2 future first round draft picks. That's what Phoenix wants. Miami's not trying to give up Kel'el Ware or multiple first-round draft picks for Kevin Durant. So that's where the standstill is. Now, the reason why I feel the Heat are still players in this and why they can maybe get Kevin Durant is because that original package that I mentioned gives Phoenix everything they're looking for. Expiring contracts with Robinson, Rozier, or Wiggins possibly. A young asset in Jovic or Jaquez, and the 20th pick. You're getting the 3 things that teams look for when they're trading a superstar. Expiring contracts, young assets, and a first-round pick. The Heat can give up all 3. Now, you don't want to overgive and be stupid for a guy who's 36 going on 37. I get that. But at the end of the day, you guys, the other thing that I've mentioned and what I've been saying is that if Phoenix is not willing to let up, you don't do that. You don't give up Kel'el Ware and 2 future first-round draft picks for Kevin Durant. As much as I want Kevin Durant on this team, you guys, you don't overpay for Kevin Durant. Now, getting to the other thing that I wanted to talk about with Ethan Skolnick. Ethan Skolnick reported earlier today that Erik Spoelstra has been the loudest for Kevin Durant. Ethan Skolnick posted, "The more people I talk to, the more it seems to be Spoelstra who wants this deal." So that is going to be the true question, you guys. Do the Miami Heat have to overpay for Kevin Durant? You heard Bam Adebayo, you heard Spo at the exit interviews at the end of this year. Bam Adebayo said changes need to be made. Erik Spoelstra said that changes need to be made, that what's going on right now isn't good enough. So we know that a change needs to be made. We know a change has to be done. But are the Heat going to do it for Kevin Durant? It makes a lot of sense why Spo wants Kevin Durant. Spo knows exactly what he has in Kevin Durant. I don't care. Guys, I understand that Kevin Durant's 37 years old. And I'm not trying to say that overpaying for Kevin Durant is the worst decision in the world. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that you don't have to do that. Stand your ground. I don't mind. Look, I don't mind giving up Kel'el Ware for Kevin Durant, but not Kel'el Ware and multiple first-round draft picks. That's ridiculous. I'll keep it real with you guys. If I see a trade tomorrow and it's Andrew Wiggins, Duncan Robinson, Kel'el Ware for Kevin Durant, I'm like, damn, we had to give up Ware? But okay. Okay, cool. Cool. We keep our 20th pick. We probably have a mid-level exception to go after a center. We can replace it. Kel'el Ware, as great as he is, you guys, didn't win Rookie of the Year. Okay? And even though he has upside, we know what Kevin Durant can bring us. I want to keep Kel'el Ware. I want to trade for Kevin Durant to keep Kel'el Ware on this team. But I don't want to overpay for Kevin Durant. That's the only argument that I'm trying to make. Erik Spoelstra know who he's going to have with Kevin Durant. We saw the biggest problem with the Miami Heat. For the past 3 seasons, they've been ranked 21st in offensive efficiency in the NBA. They're one of the best defensive teams. We know defensively the Heat can do it. But offensively, that's been our biggest problem. That's the reason why Spo wants Kevin Durant on this team. It's going to give us the flexibility to be a better offense. If the Heat can have Kevin Durant next year and potentially keep Kel'el Ware, now you could potentially have both a top 10 offense and a top 10 defense. That's why I'd like to maneuver a trade to keep Kel'el Ware on this team. If it doesn't happen, I understand. We just cannot overpay. So, in conclusion, you guys, I really believe this report about Spo demanding for Kevin Durant. I know that this is going to be the best option right now, because let's be real. Let's say Giannis becomes available. Other teams are going to have a better asset to offer than Miami. Let's say if Zion becomes available. Well, now you're risking it. Ja Morant, Memphis is going to keep him. There may be other players that come up. Maybe Trae Young, maybe somebody else that comes up the woodwork. But with Kevin Durant, you know what you're getting. He has a relationship with Bam and Spo. He fits on this team. He fits offensively. I think it could work. So I think the Miami Heat need to do everything they can to try to get this trade done without overpaying. So Heat Nation, I want to hear from you. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you think this deal will get done? What is the biggest thing you would do? Like the biggest trade package? If we woke up tomorrow, what would you be okay with? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe as we push for 7,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for the support. Until next time, your boy Ernest out, and that is enough said.